This is some tips for killing the Abomination boss in Remnant 2. It can be found at the end of the dungeon titled the Future Domain, which can be found on Nerude. This is the build that I used for the fight, although I recommend you try your own builds for this. You can pause to read through my stuff if you would like to. I will be making a video later on how to get some of the subclasses and some of the weapons as well. One thing about this boss that I think is a bug, but I don't know. As far as I know, it's a bug, but it has not been patched as of yet. This boss does not take AoE damage from anything that I tried with it. My main piece of advice with this boss is to keep its armor destroyed at all times. As you can see, if you break it, it reveals bombs. Once you destroy those bombs, it reveals a weak point. Otherwise, if you are hitting it in any other spot, it will either take neutral damage whenever you're hitting its armor spot, or it will take reduced damage if you're hitting anywhere else on it. Although it will not seem like it in the coming moments, this boss is very aggressive. It will come directly towards the players. Very rarely will it sit on the back lines like it did in this footage. This is how it usually ends up going. As you can see here, my AoE damage did not do anything. I didn't get a damage number. This attack is one that you really have to watch out for. It'll start floating up in the air, it'll grab some objects, and it'll start throwing them at you. The objects themselves are not that dangerous, although it's not really fun to get hit by them, and they will stagger you. This purple wave that you have to watch out for. You can dodge that. If you time it correctly, you can dodge through that. But it is devastating damage-wise. Right here we can see one of the main annoying parts about this boss, where it simply will not leave you alone. I cannot heal. It won't let me. So right now the boss is about to leave the arena temporarily. It'll spawn some mobs, like that, you see those two guys, and then it will come back very quickly. It doesn't wait for the mobs to be dead. Keep that in mind, it doesn't wait for them to be dead like some other bosses. As you can see, its armor is back. When you destroy its armor, like that, you see the bomb is no longer there. You don't have to destroy the bomb a second time. So it doesn't always happen, but usually when it is heavily damaged, where most of its armor is gone, it'll start rolling around the arena in circles, and it'll shoot some bombs at you, or it will shoot little corrosive puddles. If you stand in those puddles too long, you'll start taking damage, and you will become blighted. It's very bad being blighted. Not much else to say. It's very elusive sometimes.